Landing probe meets moon surface. The KSA's track of impressive feats continues as the latest mission ended with complete success. A probe launched to continue the exploration of the moon successfully touched down on the surface of the moon to do what could only be described as science. After its brief visit to the moon's alien surface, the lander rocketed spaceward and back to its starting point, Kerbal. This appears only to be a dress rehearsal of more impressive feats to come, as our very own Kerbals might be leaving footprints on another world.
Hello everyone, this is Shimmy, back with some more Kerbal Space Program. Again, working on the Sandbox Space Campaign. And look at what we have here. We have a larger spacecraft, another manned mission on our way here. So, this is where the game gets a little exciting. Oh no, I'm pressing buttons here. So, yeah, though currently the way that I have the mission pack, it's when you get to the multi-crewed missions is when things get a lot crazier in payouts. So, as you can see here, I have the standard 3-man pod, and let me close this out for a second. We have Bill, Jebediah, and Bob Kerman. They are going to be our next, Jebediah being the first Kerbal in space. Bill and Bob are going to join Jebediah, and showing the rest of Kerbin, that they are, whoever it is, that they're going to be a spacefaring civilization. So, if you can see here, again, like the last episode, I showed that we had 294,000 crowns. But what we can see here, with the total cost of this vessel, with everything with the Kerbals in it, is 220,000 crowns. So before last mission, I would have went into debt if I had launched with only 190 some odd, whatever I had. So now that I finally have enough, I'm not going to go into debt, and that also means that I'm going to not get like a 25% reduction, because when you go into debt, you get a 25% reduction on your mission payout. So, the mission as it stands, we are doing a very similar one to when we were flying Jebediah into space. Basically, just get them into space, get them in a stable orbit above Kerbin's atmosphere, and return them home safely. So that's what we're going to do. So this is just going to be a simple 2-stage liftoff here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get at it. Alrighty, we can go ahead and close this for a second here and get this all ready. The thruster rate ratio is a little underpowered, but I believe we're still going to be able to do this. So let's go ahead and get at it. 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. So as how the entire thing is going to stand, after I go ahead and get these guys, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I can either start doing some Minmus probe missions, or I could even start doing some more moon missions, but manned moon missions, because I'm starting to get a significant amount of money, or I can do a little bit more crazy things. You know, I might even do something interplanetary next. I have yet to decide, but we'll go ahead and see. Ooh, okay. This is kind of going a little wonky here. So, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up until we get into orbit, because I believe this is going to be a pretty straightforward liftoff. It's a very simple rocket. No side stacks or anything like that. So yeah, that's hearing some weird noises, but I think we're going to be okay. So, I'll just go ahead and speed this up, and hopefully we don't have any explosions, any mission failures. Oh, and I think I forgot to turn on on SAS. No stability. Okay. Alright, so yes, I'll go ahead and see you when we get there. Alrighty, I am back here, and as you can probably see, I am in orbit. In an orbit 86 by 80 kilometers. One interesting thing to note is as I was ascending the bottom stage, which I had planned in order to recover using the parachute recovery method, didn't work. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to have to check the recording and see if those parachutes activated or not, but that's kind of disappointing. Any money that I can save is definitely worth it. So, we now have 2 more astronauts in the Kerbal history in orbit. We're going to go ahead and do similar to what we did last time. I'm going to get rid of this thing right here. Yes, I can. I'm going to go ahead and take them around in an orbit. Just for novel purposes here, you know, because it definitely isn't... They definitely didn't count an orbit per se, or they made a big deal about it being an orbit back in the Mercury and Vostok days. You know, they definitely wanted to be able to completely circle the Earth at least once. So that's you know, that's what I'm doing here. And as I had stated before in my mission controller pack, I might want to go ahead and see if there's a way for me to make it so it requires you to go around in orbit, but at that point it's kind of superficial. I don't see how that's really necessary since the amount of energy required or all the effort has already been done once you are actually in orbit. But just, you know, considering since the atmosphere only goes up so high, and the orbits don't really decay in any way. There's no orbital perturbations or anything like that. So, alrighty, so I've definitely had my entire at least 1.5 orbits here. I'm going to go ahead and do a retrograde burn. Definitely have plenty of... Oh, wait a second. Did I? You know... I don't know if I selected the mission in Mission Controller. This would have been completely pointless if I hadn't done that. Yes, alrighty. Ooh, man, I'm getting ahead of myself here. You know, just kind of taking this. How do I explain it? I'm getting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit too comfortable with this thing. I know I'm going to make a mistake if I keep acting this way. Anyway, so I have the mission goal here has been completed. So the next mission goal is to return back to Kerbal safely with all 3 crew members. So yes, so let's go ahead and do the retrograde burn again. And bring it down. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to about 40 here. Yeah, that looks good to me. So this is kind of the boring part. I'll go ahead and fast forward until we start re-entering, and I don't know. Yes, it's pretty much... We just gotta wait at this point. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll see you when I get there. Alrighty. So it looks like we're going to have a water landing today. That's alright. That's definitely alright. So, yeah. Looks like everything went okay. Re-entry went okay. We just need to go ahead and wait till this hits the water, and then that will be that. So, yeah. Alrighty. We'll just go ahead and skip forward to that, and we'll continue from there. Alrighty, splashdown. No problem at all. That was a really quick mission here, but hey, you know what? That's alright. So, we'll go ahead and complete this mission here. Go ahead and get our mission payout, and bam, 325,000 krones. That's more than we had before, I believe. But that's not all. Now we get to recover the flight. So go ahead and go to the Space Center. This takes forever to load. My computer isn't the fastest. Come on, come on. Alrighty. Go on. Close this for a second here. Go into the tracking center. And Explorer 2. Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Hiding under the clouds here. So, that has a recyclable value of 167,597 krones. So, let's go ahead and recover that. And bam! We almost have 500,000 krones here. We are definitely doing pretty well for ourselves in this mission, in this campaign. So what the next thing is going to be, I don't know. We could start doing manned moon missions. We could start going interplanetary. We could do a lot of different things. But what this allows us to do is it opens up the window for doing some of the more missions that require a significant amount of investment to start the mission. Because the larger your rockets are, the more you got to pay for them, right? So anyway. So that is that. I'm going to go ahead and call this here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Once again, this was Shimmy, and I'll see you on the next episode.